Alright, hi guys, Mike here, Professional Security Journal. Pardon the lighting, a little bit of a different angle this evening. We're just getting home with transit equipment. I worked my normal 1 p.m. to 9 p.m. security shift at my current job, and then before that, I went to the Intercon security office and I picked up uniforms for the transit contract. I'm going to be starting on the Las Vegas bus system on Monday. So I more or less just wanted to make this video, kind of go over the uniforms and whatnot. But at the same time, I wanted to talk about some stuff that's currently going on. So without further ado, we have a jacket, heavier jacket that I will not be using for a long time because Las Vegas has felt like fucking Iraq lately. We have a short sleeve, and I'm basically doing this for my own benefit, but at the same time taking the opportunity to come onto YouTube more or less and be like, yep, new company just took over the Las Vegas transit system after Marksman Security has had it for 4 or 5 years and they were non-renewed. RTC didn't want Marksman back, so they put it out for bid, and a company I've worked for prior, Intercon Security, they obtained the RTC contract. So yeah. Okay, this is going to be the medium that I'm going to wear Monday, because despite me just saying what I said about weather, I wear long sleeves on this contract because the possibility of dealing with vagrants, transients, homeless, whatever you want to call them, is very high. And those of us who have worked private security, if you know, you know. If you know what vagrants have, if you know, you know. So I'm going to be wearing long sleeves for the foreseeable future within my stay on this contract. They issued us 2 pairs of Urban Patrol cargos. Some of the wholesale stuff and whatnot. I'm going to be wearing the uniform pants until I can get myself some good 511s. But as it stands right now, yeah, I'm going to be using a blend of my own stuff and a blend of their stuff. Okay, we're going to open my duty bag, and then we'll get into the nitty-gritty of it. Three Glock 17 10-round magazines. I despise the fact they're doing this to us. Intercon, due to the fact that they're a Pasadena-based agency, they issued us Glock 17 Gen 3s. Those of you in California, you already know what you did to me, you bastards. I'm kidding. I know it's not you guys. It's your idiot lawmakers that signed the bills. I have no qualms against you guys out there. It's just bleh. So yeah, we were issued G17 Gen 3s with three magazines. 1 in the gun, 2 go on the belt, obviously. But it pisses me off, they're California magazines. I don't think they realize how much they're setting us up in a bad way from the get-go. Because what's 17 times 3? 17 being the normal, not Glock 17 round magazines. That's the standard round count in free states. 17 times 3 is 51. 10 times 3 is 30, plus 1 in the chamber, 31. I'm losing 20 rounds on my duty belt because of their California ways. I really need to start professionalizing my room. So they issued a small pepper spray pouch. Apparently, I was told in class we're getting Mark IV cans. Well, obviously with this pouch, this is not a Mark IV pepper spray pouch. If you don't know the Mark system, that's the sizing of OC cans, i.e. those taller Saber cans are the Mark IVs. This is for a smaller pouch, the Mark III. Well, I'm basically unpacking my bag to get to my duty belt, and then we're going to talk about my equipment versus their equipment. And this is why I can't stand wholesale shit. within private security. And I'm not saying wholesale stuff, I'm saying it's literal shit. And I'll get to that when I'm done unpacking this bag. So, I'm admitting it on camera. I'm forced to use my own weapon at the start of this contract Monday due to my own error. So they're issuing the Safari Land Level 3 holsters. I forgot to ask them for a left-handed holster. So due to the fact that obviously I'm not going to work without a firearm, I'm going to be forced to use my own SIG Monday. And if my FTO decides to yell at me for it, I'm going to raise my hand like, hey, I fucked up. It's on me. It's my error. I'm working today, and I'm planning on going down to the office and asking them if they have any lefty holsters. Otherwise, when I return to the bus yard that I've been assigned to for OJT on the job training, otherwise, after I get off from work tomorrow, or not tomorrow, after I get off from work Monday, they don't have a left-handed holster. You're going to continue to see a SIG on my hip until such time as I can secure a left-handed holster. The inner belt I have no issues with. This is just a regular people everyday belt. So they issued us I guess this is supposed to be the inner belt. They issued us a leather belt that goes through the belt loops. They issued us 2 baton pouches. They issued us a Urban Patrol. Apparently we love our Urban Patrol on this contract. That's what most of the shit's issue. That's what most of the shit is. Or the issued equipment, excuse me. The OC pouch is Urban Patrol as well. We were issued a belt slide holster. So, you know, it just slides through the belt. And we were also issued a Molly holster that they issued, I believe this is the 16 inch or 16 centimeters. I'm sure it's inches. We were issued the 16-inch ASP Sentry, which I'm very disappointed about. Y'all know I love my Peacekeeper, so I may or may not be allowed to use my Peacekeeper with RTC. Worst case scenario, I'm asked to get my Peacekeeper approved, and if I have to downsize to a smaller size Peacekeeper, that's fine. I just want to be able to use a Peacekeeper because I'm an ASP AIC integrated instructor for batons, handcuffing, and flashlight. But for those of you who follow my channel, you know I despise ASP because A, I don't trust their holsters for shit. I don't trust their pouches, but I don't trust their batons. After years ago in my instructor course, I saw 4 of their own batons in their own course with the representative on site. I saw 4 of their own batons bend and break and the shafts not retain. The shafts basically fucked themselves while students were hitting the strike bag in trainings. Literally saw people turn their batons into parentheses. And yeah, it was a clusterfuck. So 4 of their own batons, 4 of the manufacturer's own batons were replaced on site by the ASP representative that was there in class. 4 batons were replaced. So I'm like, that's what led me to find Peacekeeper. I'm like, nope, fuck that. So I got rid of my ASP Talon very quick. And my ASP Talon was in my apartment fire anyways. So at the time I used my ASP Agent Concealable baton for a bit. And I just basically threw a twist tie at myself, which means that twist tie was dog shit. We were issued a Urban Patrol Bianchi style belt, and I say Bianchi because Bianchi were the ones, fun fact, trivia for y'all, since I know too much about gear. Bianchi were the ones who developed the cop lock buckle, this tri-release buckle, 2 on either end with the this. So this may or may not be the style of belt that I go back to for RTC, guys. I'm Googling cop lock duty belts, and this may be the type of belt that I go back to. So yes, now we get to my duty belt. With my Pal American polo, since I stripped myself of my uniform on site before I left for work. Okay, so I'm gonna have to lay this down. So you're gonna have to pardon me for a bit. I'm gonna lay it over the equipment. And I just totally dropped my Streamlight, my big boy Streamlight. Oh, and I'm off camera. Sorry, friends. So yes, we're gonna chunk this video up into 2 parts. If you want to continue watching, please go to part 2, where I talk about my equipment versus the RTC issued equipment. and I'll get into why I hate wholesale equipment. I know I'm still talking off camera. I'm trying to find my Streamlight 1X because I just lost both my lights off my duty belts. So I'm not able to make my way back to my phone yet to kill the video, to cut the feed. Where did it go? Boy. Well, let's go back to the camera. Alright guys, this is my Career Professional Security Journal. Take it easy out there, stay vigilant, stay aware, take pride in our profession, all y'all do out there. Other than that, if you want to continue watching, please go to part 2. I'm just chunking this up due to the time already. I'm really trying to keep these videos down to a minimum nowadays. So yeah, I'm trying. So without further ado, this is Mike here at TPSJ. If you want to continue watching, please go to part 2. Otherwise, see you soon. I'm going to continue looking for this light before I go into the next video. Bye, friends.